She is not a bad person. She is a bitter woman. She's projecting her younger self on me.
Princess of Abuja.
Hey, you guys. The Igbo event in this episode was my highlight. As a proud Igbo girl that I am. Hey, Igbo Amaka. Okay. I need to calm down. Let's just get into the episode. But before I go ahead, I just want to commend Samantha's hair game. You guys, her bone straight is always boning. Like, you can never catch a hair strand that's trying to come out or trying to pop out from anywhere, or maybe it's bending a little bit, just like my own. But yo, it's so good. If all she's gonna do in this season is maintain beauty and slay her wigs, I'm fine with that. I'm honestly fine with that. And then, Abuja people, please, what is it that you people are using that is making you all pop so much? Look at Comfort, look at Tutu Pie. Then OJ Posherella, her own is on another level. That lady's skin is like milk or butter or whatever is smooth and creamy. That's what OJ Posherella looks like. Like, in fact, I'm coming to Abuja. Lagos is not for me. I'm gonna move places. So let's just get into the episode so that I can give you guys all the tea. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please go to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So this episode began with the hits that they used to end the other episode. We had Princess that was calling Arafa out for not picking her calls or returning her calls, and later sending a message to their group. And then we also had Arafa calling her a child, saying she's not going to go down on that lane. So now in this episode, they were talking about the call. Arafa was saying that she was on a call when Princess called her, and that's why she later sent a message. That was she wrong for that? The next thing, Tutu just entered immediately. I was like, yes. I did not see that coming. I'm not even sure Arafa saw that coming. You know when you throw a question out there and you don't expect an answer.
I saw a couple of missed calls, but I was on the phone. And when I was done, I sent her a message. I said, sorry, I saw your missed call. Comfort said you're trying to get to me. Did I do anything wrong? Yes. Okay, please. Personally, I feel like
these kind of questions are almost like rhetorical questions. You don't exactly expect a reply. So Tutupa just told her that the least she could have done was to call, being that they were in that kind of situation. You know that Princess is trying to reconcile, that she could have at least called her back. And I understand Tutu's point 100%. I also feel like Arafa is valid for wanting to reply via text. I mean, you can choose to respond to something how you want to respond to it, right? But the part of her now sending a message to the group was uncalled for and definitely petty, because what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? She was saying that she did that because she wanted to be sure that she saw it. If you wanted to be sure, that's where you could have now placed the call. Like, if I'm not going to read my group message, that's my WhatsApp. If I'm not going to read my personal message, it's now the message in the group that I'm gonna see. So that part, you know what you are doing, Arafa. You know.
I did that because I'm like, okay, like maybe she's not seeing my message because I sent her a text first. And then I'm like, okay, let me put it in the group. Like, you can see
that is a rubbish excuse, because the same time I replied was when I replied her, and when I got to my phone as well. Do you know who I was also talking to?
She would have just told her that she didn't know what to reconcile instead of all this rigmaroling, because that is what it truly was. And it would have been more valid than this. Reconciliation is not by force, but just communicate clearly that I'm not ready for it at this particular time, you get. So they were just still talking. At this point, OJ Posherella was like, I don't know what's going on with you people. I don't know who is at fault, who is not at fault, but please, you guys should just apologize to each other. Let's move on. She was preaching peace. Let's just move on from this. And then Princess was now saying, I don't owe her any apology. I said, okay. So Comfort was now saying that when it comes to resolving issues, it's not usually a straightforward process. That you kind of have to give the person an allowance, right? That Princess even acknowledged that they're kind of alike in that regard as Princess and Arafa. Princess was now saying that, hey, yes, that's why she came ready. Comfort was now saying that it's not a kind of allowance. Like, they're talking about giving someone allowance, and Princess is talking about being ready, literally being ready for a fight. Allowance does not mean coming ready for that. It was just a funny situation, and they actually laughed about it.
Trying to resolve issues is not a one-off. All of us are different. So that's what I was trying to find out, because I know you can go left in 2 seconds.
Exactly. So if you know you can go left, expect you then to give the allowance.
That's fine. I came already, honey. Like, I'm good.
That's not the allowance now.
So it was at this point that the reconciliation now happened. In Princess's confessional, she was saying that she didn't want the ladies to feel uncomfortable because she's the one that invited them for dinner. So she then proceeded to tease Arafa a little bit, calling her sweet names and all of that. She told her that she would like them to be good, that she liked her from day one, and that she knew her from the streets. I was like, streets, okay. And then, you know, she just apologized to her. In Arafa's confessional, she was saying that she knows it's fake, that what she even doing is Princess was now saying in her own confessional that she's gonna apologize again and again if the situation replays itself. That to her is not really a big deal.
Arafa, my darling. Bring down the hand now. Give me this. So yes, I apologize for barking at you in your house.
I know that shit is fake.
Because I liked you from day one. I always said I knew you from the street.
You know you don't mean it, so why are you trying to do it?
And I don't mind apologizing again.
Arafa, they have left you behind. From now on, if you carry it to your mind, you are on your own. So Arafa's response to the apology was cheers. She just cheers to her. She was like, okay, so you're not going to say anything, you're not going to apologize. She was like, no. Samantha now said that she doesn't want to respond now. Arafa now said no, that she doesn't think she owes her an apology. I was like, hey, Amma, this apple be strong. If someone should apologize to me like that, my heart is gonna melt. In her confessional, she was just saying that Princess should stay away from her. I said, okay.
No word from you, nothing?
Cheers, thank you. Yeah, I accept your apology.
Okay, no apology from you at all? Oh, really?
It doesn't feel like speaking now.
I don't think I owe you an apology, actually. You should just stay the fuck away from me.
So moving on, things now kicked off at this point. We had a group that came forward with their instruments to do some Igbo chants and greetings, and I was just so excited to see them. I was really enjoying all the cocoa music. But the lady that they brought to them, I don't even understand the kind of dance she was dancing. She couldn't do the Igbo dance. Her Igbo was sounding like a borrowed language, and then the way she was presenting it was almost like she was doing a debate. It was like, good day moderators, co-debaters. I was like, okay, maybe shine a shot.
From the House of Abuja, only invites you Asa for Shorella.
So they now invited them for the Igbo event. They brought baskets for each of the ladies, and they now showed their confessionals, right? In Arafa's confessional, you know, in Princess's confessional, they showed where she was hyping up the things that she put in the basket. In Arafa's confessional, they showed where she was literally like trash talking all of the things that Princess was hyping up. So they'll show Princess hyping it up, they'll show Arafa saying the opposite of that. I was just like, this production team, you know, I like violence. So she also spoke about the hand fan. Princess was saying that the hand fan was like traditional. Arafa said, is this not Ghanaian print? That's the only one I agreed with. Yeah, that's like Ghanaian print, right? So it's not our own tradition.
The traditional hand fan. Am I mistaken, or is this Ghanaian? The fruit, the beach really hates me. Everyone knows, at least the ladies have said, I am allergic to pineapple. Blemish control activated. Do you see this face? No.
The invite was good, Jerry. I don't know what Arafa was criticizing. I think she just wanted to scrutinize it in a negative way, right? And then she was now saying that she would have put, since they were saying asa this, asa that. So asa is an expensive fish in Igbo land that they used to cook. She said she would have put it there. I was like, ha, fish care. So that's still not going to be smelling. Or even if they package it very well, you still have yabbed it. So let's not even go there. Then that was it for the dinner, right? So when they were done with the whole dinner, I was like, excuse me, what exactly did I just really watch? Like, it felt a little bit empty. It was almost like they just gathered for Princess and Arafa to have a conversation about what was going on between them, and then the invites came. I actually felt like it was the event initially, like they'll just start with that, then other things to come in. I didn't know that dinner was just for them to talk, and then it just felt like one extra thing. So let's just move on to the event proper. So for the Igbo events, it was basically her she just wanted to organize something for the culture. So the event itself was screaming culture, the decoration, everything was so on point, right? So the ladies started coming, and of course Comfort was the first to arrive, overall best in coming early. So she was there, Tutu came, Arafa, OJ Poshorella, Samantha, and they were not looking bad at all. Their outfits were not looking bad at all. And we had Stan Eze as the MC. He's a popular guy. So the main event started off with the breaking and sharing of the kola nuts. That is how you start an event in Igbo land, and that's how you let people know that you are welcome to this event, right? So it's just a traditional thing. Then the ladies now came out for a dance competition. They started off by telling us the different tribes that they are representing. Samantha said she's representing the Igbo tribe. Arafa said she's representing a tribe from Tanzania. And OJ Poshorela was also representing the Igbo tribe. Tutupai was representing the Hausa tribe, as well as Comfort was also representing the Hausa tribe. So you know, they really looked good. And I think that with Nigerians at this point, we usually do like a lot of mix and matching when it comes to outfits. You have like an Igbo lady mixing Hausa and Yoruba attire and vice versa. So it's just one of those things, and I don't mind it, right? But then they now proceeded to do a dance competition, and after they were done with the dance competition, they then asked who represented best, who were the winners, and of course the Igbo ladies won. I'm sure there was cheating there, but yeah, the Igbo ladies took it. And then we now had the arrival of Princess. She arrived in a grand style on the chair where she was being carried. She was looking like a new bride, because that's usually the first outfit that a bride will wear on her traditional marriage. That's Ibanku. That's what it's called in Igbo land. So she just came in, and you know, the entrance was actually a really nice one, right? Then she now proceeded to dance and display, literally like, okay, my people, let me welcome you guys to this dance. It was nice. You guys, I'm just excited, right? Then the masquerades now came out. I was like, oh, so cute. I mean, that's so good. So in Igbo land, masquerade is like a big thing. They are called Umo. So it's like a big thing, especially where I'm from. We literally have like a period where they have these masquerades displaying and all of that, and people from different parts of the world come to watch. It's just interesting to see. Although some of the masquerades are not very friendly, they're gonna flog the living daylight out of you, but it's just a significant part of what we do as per culture. So I'm just using this particular video or this episode to also let you guys know some insights as to how things happen over here. That's why I'm excited about this event. So yeah, we had the masquerades, they displayed, went in. And then also with the food, they were giving like palm wine, local meals, local rice, abacha. Everything was just screaming culture and, you know, tradition, right? Then they now went into change. She now went into change. Her mom now came out. Her mom came out like, you know, mother of the bride something. It was literally like a traditional wedding, to be honest. Her mom now came out, and she now also came out with her second outfit. Herself and her mother, they were now dancing, and it was cool, right? Then the ladies now came out. They all came to dance and show us what they are made of. Then they were just doing like different dance steps, entertaining people. After some time, they showed us the Atilogu dancers. They displayed too. Then also did this whole carrying thing where you carry somebody, they'll carry somebody, they'll carry another person and stand, right? So that's basically it for the event. It was really cool. Several things happened, and I believe you're going to really enjoy it. You can watch this episode on showmax.com if you want to watch it yourself. It was actually nice. And then I think that's all for the event. Let's move on to other happenings. Then next, they showed us OJ Poshorela. She went to see Tutupai to talk to her about her album launch. You guys know that Tutupai said she's like your plug in Abuja for all things, occasions, parties, and all of that, right? She will bring those people for you. So OJ Poshorela went to meet her, and her house looked really, really nice. In her confessional, she was now saying that OJ Poshorela's hair looked like the masquerades that they saw at the event. I was like, say, like, her hair was looking beautiful. She even thought that she was looking nice. So then the next thing they showed where OJ Poshorela was in the studio, just like for the whole recording of her song. She was there with a friend that came to support her, I think from Malawi. Then the next event they showed us was sip and paint. So the ladies went to like a sip and paint session. Arafa, OJ Poshorela, Comfort, and Tutupai. And Comfort was so excited about this because they said that they were going to be painting a nude person, a guy. So the guy just came out with his sexy self, packs everywhere. I was like, these people are serious. These Abuja babes and are wilding, and I'm loving it, right? I think I would like to go for that kind of event. So they did not show us the guy, obviously. They didn't show everything. They just showed up and down. If you want to look for a nude man, you know where to find that. So they didn't show us that. Then they now started to sip and paint, and Comfort was now asking a question about what they are hoping for, like in the next 1 year. What do they think that they would like to have achieved? And Tutupai said she would be in her husband's house. They were so excited. They were like, oh, that's nice. And then for OJ Posherella, she said she would like to have her babies, and they were so shocked. Arafa was shocked. Comfort was shocked. Like, Comfort was like, do you like them? So like, yeah, she really loves children and everything. I was like, okay, that's fine. And for Comfort, she said that she would like to release one of her books, one of the 5 books that she has been writing, right? So she has a book that she's going to release soon. I think that was just her avenue for letting us know what to expect. And then for Arafa, she said that since COVID happened, she has not been planning ahead. Whatever happens, she's going to take it as it comes. Then they now showed us the drawing that these people did. I'm like, is it the alcohol, or you guys just don't know how to draw? My God, Comfort's drawing was hideous. Very terrible. I cannot even describe what she drew. Tutupai's own was also very terrible, but Comfort's own made Tutupai's own look a little okay because of how bad her own was. OJ Posherella's own was also bad. The only person that had a reasonable drawing was Arafa, right? So she showed her own. The guy even gave Tutupai F9 for the drawing. If I'm the guy, I'm like, is this what you guys are seeing? This hotness, this is what people are drawing. I'm disappointed. Then they now showed us Samantha in her office, just like trying to create a piece, drawing and putting things together in the office, which I think is nice. At least we get to see you at work. We remember that this is what you do for work and everything. So, but what killed me was when she said she's the architect of her brand. I'm like, yo, what is architect?
They are more like the laborers, and I'm the architect of my brand.
You guys, I'm sorry, but that was just too pronounced for me to ignore. Like, how are you going to say this is what you represent in your brand and you're not even calling it the right way when the architects become architect? Hi. Okay, moving on. Then we had Arafa and Tutupai. They met up to talk about themselves. Apparently there has been friction between them, so they just wanted to squash their situation or squash their beef. Tutupai now brought up the alcohol incident. She was saying that the issue she has with her in particular is that she did not shut down the conversation when they were having a conversation, that she would have just told Comfort that this is who she is, that Princess even confirmed that she did not try. Me, I was still wondering what exactly is it that Comfort did, because Comfort was not even the one that was giving the gist. In Arafa's confessional, she was not saying that Comfort did not say anything bad about her. I was like, okay, that means my thoughts and my assumption is right.
This is where you come in, because Princess is like, you were not really helping matters. You that knows me from before, instead of just being like, no, but this is actually Tutu. You guys just witnessed Tutu.
Comfort didn't really say anything negative about her.
So Tutubai was now telling Arafa that she really wanted to like Comfort. And in fact, she liked her at the beginning. Arafa was now saying, so now you don't like her? She's like, yeah, that she doesn't like her, that even Comfort knows that whenever she sees her, that's why she's always asking her. She's always telling her, you're not okay, you're not really okay and everything. More like she has been showing her, or she has been giving her attitude. Although me, I've not seen the attitude she has been giving her. Every time I've seen them together, they seem like everything is cool. Then Arafa now dropped a bombshell. She was like, Comfort is not my friend. I was like, yeah. What's going on here? Arafa was not saying that it's just because of like this scenario, everything that's going on now, that she gets to talk to her more because that's who she knows. Like, if she's going out, she cannot call Comfort, that even Comfort knows, and she'll call Tutupai first if she kind of like has an outing and all of that. I was like, hey.
See, Comfort is not my friend. It's just because we're in this space, like we are vibing more because she's the one I know. If I was to go out now, I would never call Comfort, and she knows that. I'll call you first.
Friend who friends you. Although we've not heard from Comfort how to know how she describes the situation between them. It's possible that Comfort has a mutual way that she's looking at the friendship. Maybe what they have is they're just being cordial. Maybe Comfort sees it that way too. I don't know, but I didn't see that coming at all. So Arafa was not saying that. However, like, even though she's not really close to her as a friend, that Comfort is not a bad person, right? That's how Tutupai say no, that she's a bitter person.
However, she is not a bad person.
She is a bitter woman. She's projecting her younger self on me.
If there's anyone that is doing any projecting here, it's definitely Tutu Pie, because I feel like she has an imagination of how she feels like Comfort looks at her. I don't know if it's her conscience or what. I don't know where that is coming from, because even in the alcohol gist, it was OJ Posherela that was the chief gister. She was the one that was even giving the gist in like with different voices, explaining everything that was going on, right? And she's cool with OJ Posherela. So what is it with Comfort? Comfort was even the one that told them to end the gist when OJ Posherela wanted to go into deeper details, deeper gist, right? So what's going on? And this their mentor-mentee relationship only started because Tutu agreed to it. So she should not make it sound like Comfort came to her unprovoked. When they were in Comfort's house, Comfort even told her that I will not be intruding in what is happening with you if you do not invite me, right? And Tutu Pie said it that she wants to improve in her spiritual life. She said it in one of her confessionals too, that she wants to be a pastor. So, you know, what's going on? And she has not even told her, that's Comfort, that she does not want. Like, just tell her, I don't want your advice. This is the first time she's saying it. Maybe she wants Arafa to tell her, Sha.
Do you think you're maybe taking it overboard? Like
I'm
you're
not, because this woman is trying to make me feel like a mental.
I promise you're really wrong.
No, what I get from it is Comfort looks at me and thinks I'm fucked up in the head.
Projecting. Okay, then the conversation now moved on to Samantha. Apparently that night, Samantha spilled some things to Comfort about what she experienced when she went out with Tutu. She was the one that was telling Comfort that maybe that she's worried about her. It was mainly about anger, like Tutu getting angry or having anger issues and all of that. Tutu was not saying that how come she omitted the scenario where that Samantha wanted to collect the number of the guy that was trying to talk to her. That is Tutu Pie. So the way she painted it, there was a guy who was trying to get to know Tutu Pie. Samantha was collecting the guy's number. Tutu Pie now went and took her phone. I think maybe she took her phone and stoned the phone back at her. And then, you know, she also said that what is it that she's looking for? That was what Samantha looking for. That she definitely just wants to smash the guy. That she has even been hearing gist about her smashing small boys. I say, hey!
Very worrisome what you saw today. What the fuck did you see? You saw Tutu being Tutu. And then you omitted the part where I had to fling your phone at you because my toaster, you went to go and collect, you want to collect his number. She said because his kid, that's why she took his number. You've sold yourself out. Automatically you want to smash him. I'm already struggling with your word on the streets like you're fucking small boys.
The reunion is gonna be hot because that's when everybody's gonna know what was said about them and we'll know whether it's true or not. So the episode ended up with Tutu Pie saying that Comfort should watch out, that she's coming for her or something like that. I say her.
I wish Comfort good luck because it's about to go down.
You guys, I think I need to have a one-on-one with Tutu Pie to know what exactly it is that she has with Comfort, like what Comfort did to her, because the gist is not because the whole alcohol thing is not even that deep. If you say that this is who you are, so why are you getting angry if they're talking about, they only talk about what happened? It should not linger this much, in my opinion, because if you say this is that you're lit, okay, you're lit, drunk, whatever, like it's not even that deep. So why is it offending you so much? Why are you trying to defend it so much? You get? So, but it's alright. That's it for this episode. The next episode looks like it's gonna be hot, a lot of emotions, crying here and there. I saw Comfort crying, Tutu Pie working out. But let's see how it's gonna be, Sha. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.